today we're going to, well, it's upside down, but today we're going to taste Japan. Hey, and welcome back to another video with me, Chibi Kaylee. And today we're opening another box. Alright, so I'm back opening a second box on this channel. It's the second box I've ever gotten, and I actually didn't buy this box. Somebody at my job did for my birthday, which was last month. So I was very excited to receive it and very excited to open it for you guys to see. So let's go ahead and open it. It is a Japanese snack pack. It's from a store called It's Sugar, and I'll leave a link below where you can actually purchase it yourself. It's a mystery snack pack. Some of you might be wondering why this cup is here. Partly to fill in this empty void, and partly to help me keep this box down. It's a pretty big box. Alright, so we'll just go in here and grab something. I don't have a handy dandy flyer to tell me what everything is, so I'm gonna have to go off knowledge that I have from watching other people and knowledge I have from candies I've eaten in the past from Japan, and just being able to read. First up, as you can see, I've already opened it. Like I said, someone at my job bought this for me, so I opened this up so that we could all try one. It is White Rabbit Creamy Candy. It is a milk-based creamy candy. Now, when I read creamy candy, I thought it was gonna be something chewy and melt in your mouth and give you that creamy milk flavor, but it's actually more along the lines of a hard candy. And I'll go ahead and open one up. These also are covered in rice paper. Can't quite see it on this one, but trust me, it's there. Yeah, it's suck on up for a little bit, and it starts to melt and give that nice milky creamy flavor. These are pretty good. My only issue with them is I wish they were chewy and not hard. I guess I should rate everything from 1 to 10. The creamy White Rabbit, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. If it was chewy, I'd probably give it a 9, but 8 out of 10. Pretty good. Alright, next up, we're gonna go with something small, because we have a Muscat honeydew shake. I've had Muscats before, but I don't think I've had honeydew shake. Wow, that tastes a lot like a honeydew. That's very surprising. And it's a little chewier than the milk, so. Very good. Recommend trying these. It is very much like a honeydew. I don't know how it tastes like a shake, but I've never had a honeydew shake, so maybe. This I would give, I think I would give it a 9. I could see myself grabbing one of these when I have a sweet tooth. Alright, next up, let's go with some chocolate. We have this Kit Kat. I believe, it doesn't say, but I believe in the picture it's a cranberry almond. But I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't actually say. It might have got a little melted, but you can definitely see, it might be hard to see in this camera, but there's some cranberries and some almonds on top. And it definitely smells like it. That's pretty good. That's really good. The only thing though, there wasn't very much cranberry taste, so I'm gonna have to give it probably I'll go 6 out of 10. Next up, we have this little bottle, and it looks like it might be lemon flavored. Just says mini bottles, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if these are one of those like wax bottles that I had when I was younger. Okay, so it's actually a powder inside. I just got a little bit on my hand. It dissolves in your mouth really fast, but I'm not sure what that flavor is. It's not lemon. Yeah, I'm not sure what that flavor is. But it dissolves very quickly, and it's actually not as sweet as I was thinking. This I would give probably a 4 out of 10. It's not really something amazing. We'll go with something I'm not looking forward to. Is this. I'm not sure what the name is, obviously, because I don't read Japanese, but it says Yaoken sour paper candy, and it's cola flavored. It wasn't looking forward to this because I'm not the biggest fan of cola flavored things. Okay, it definitely smells like a cola flavored candy. Here's what it looks like. I just don't like cola things. If you like cola flavored, you like this. To me, it just tastes like very, very flat soda. Personally, I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 10. Alright, next up, let's go for some kind of cracker. It's Handaru. And according to this, it is a wheat cracker. Sorry, I was reading the wrong spot. So let's give this a try. Unfortunately, mine's all crumbled and broken, but it's supposed to be in the shape of the panda on the front. So now we'll just give it a taste. First, I'm gonna give it a smell. Oh, that's very good. Now that, I could eat probably 10 of those right now. That is very good. Right off the bat, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. You know those Christmas cookies that come in a tin? That's what this tastes like. And it makes me think of Christmas. Because for some reason, that's the only time of the year that we get those cookies. So yeah. Pandaru, I recommend. If you get your hand on these, you'll be happy. Next up is another big package that we have in here. And another thing that I'm not looking forward to. Roasted wasabi coated green peas. I like some green peas, but I do not like wasabi. And I'm very weak when it comes to spicy stuff. But I love that this is a Reguso on the cover, because, and she's on the back too. I watched the first season of this anime and it was just hilarious. I just adored it, and I love her. She's me, you know, when I'm at work, I gotta go and just like scream in the freezer with the people I work with. Let's open it, even though I'm not the biggest fan, because I want to say I tried everything. Alright, so I'm just gonna get 4 of them. Whoops, dropped one. I'm just not gonna rate it. Oh, I'm so sad that I do not like these, because everyone I know that likes Japanese snacks loves these. but they're just too spicy for me. I really am a weakling. So it's not fair to me to rate it, but if I have to rate it, I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. But I'm sure people who like the wasabi flavor would give it a much higher rating, so don't take it from me when it comes to that. Chocolate lollipops. And I think the one that I'm gonna try, since they're both chocolate vanilla, is I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. But from what I gathered, it's a lollipop. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if it was supposed to have. Okay, see, here's my problem. In the picture, it is black and white. In real life, I'm scared. That's actually surprisingly really good. It does have a little bit of a cheap chocolate taste, but not enough to make me dislike it. The chocolate vanilla or choco vanilla lollipop, I would give it I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Next up in this box that seems to never end, we have some more crackers. Now these kind of look like they might just be animal crackers, but in alphabet. But on the back here, it just says wheat cracker, and again it says Yokin ABC message cookie. I'm guessing just everything in this box is from Yokin. Or is Yokin even, I'm not even sure if that's a brand name, to be honest with you. First one I got is a B. I've had something similar to this in a try and junk video. Yeah, it tastes just like a, I'll link below the video. But in the try and junk video, we tried the Pikachu Puffs. This tastes exactly like that, but it's a cookie, not a puff. It's very similar to the Pandora that we had earlier. So I'm also gonna rate these 10 out of 10 because they're really delicious. I could eat the whole bag literally right now. But I'm not going to because I got more snacks to eat. Next up, I'm not entirely sure at all what this is. The back says it is chocolate crackers. So I've never had a chocolate cracker. At first I thought it was like a crunch bar, but it feels very light and airy. I just noticed it says new. Ooh, something new from Japan. Well, I'm guessing it's supposed to be a giant bar, and mine's just broken in pieces. Because this is how it came out, broken. You can see it's not a clean break, so it's very, very light. I don't know why I just shook it like you could tell. It has a little more of a cracker taste, but this tastes like a Nutter Butter without the butter filling in it. Actually, I'm not even sure what the filling in a Nutter Butter is. A little bit cheaper chocolate, where it has that weird aftertaste, but other than that, pretty dang close to it. Especially when you first take that bite, it tastes exactly like it. And then you get that cheap chocolate taste. I would want to rank this high, but because of that aftertaste of cheap chocolate, I'm gonna have to give it a lower ranking than I would want to. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. If they just used a little better quality chocolate, this would be good. So I only have 2 things left. I'm gonna do we have Hello Kitty wafer cookies in the flavor of green tea. Now green tea to me is a little bitter sweetness like white chocolate. So I'm not the hugest fan, but there are a few green tea items that I do like. Hopefully this will be one of them. But she looks so cute with her little bow. And there she is again on the back, holding the cookies. Yeah, cream cheese in the middle. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's much more tea driven than some green tea things I've had in the past, where they're more chocolate creaminess. But again, I don't hate it. I could eat more of it, but I'm not in love with it to ever go out of my way to buy it. It's very rich in the tea flavor. You definitely know it's there, for sure. So if you like green tea, I highly recommend these. And it's pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably have to give it an 8 out of 10 because of the green tea. But personal taste wise, I'd probably give it more of a 7. But I don't hate it. I just don't love it. Earlier I said I had 2 things left. I actually had 3 things left. Now I have 2 things left because I forgot about the soda. Next up, not last, certainly not least, I have 3 of these, but I only have 2 flavors. I have Pokemon candies. Sorry, there's a bit of a glare. I'm not sure, there's no information on here whatsoever, if they're different flavors or the same flavors or what they are even. So since I have 2 of these, I'm gonna go ahead and open this one. Okay, so just like everything else I've gotten, this is broken. But it's originally supposed to look like this. Mine came in broken. No design or anything, it's just plain and simple. It is heavy on the smell. Trying to see if there's any clues. Maybe it's melon I'm smelling? Maybe it's grape. I'm not sure what flavor this is, but it's gum. I really wish I knew the flavor because it's very familiar. If I look it up, I'll show it right now. I really want to say it's grape, but it could be melon. Man, Japanese gum is just so much better than ours. It's very, very soft. And it's very flavorful, like it makes my mouth water. And a lot of gums, like I had this in the past, they hard up really fast because the sugar comes out, but they're staying really really soft. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Really good flavor, and I could grab more and chew more, I guess, on a daily basis. So, Pokemon, you got a 10 out of 10 from me. So the last thing that came in the box is one of the famous ramen drinks. I hope I said that right. It doesn't say the company name anywhere that I can figure out, but it does say that it's Muscat flavored. Muscat flavored. I've never had that Muscat flavored anything that I'm aware of. But it looks like green grapes. I'm hoping that's what that is. If you remember, in another Trying Junk video, back when this was Trying Junk, we tasted a lot of flavors. So you should go check that video out. In that video, we tested a lot of different flavors, so you should go check that out if you're interested in these carbonated drinks from Japan. And in that one, Jacob didn't know how to open these, so it's a pretty funny video. Right? Not good at opening those drinks, but it has the little marble or glass ball in the middle. Yeah, it just tastes like green grapes. I'm glad, because I would have no idea what Muscat was. Not as diluted down as some flavors I've had in the past, where you just don't really get what it says it is. I like my drinks cold, so I put it in the fridge, and I do recommend, I feel like these do taste better when they're cold. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. If it just had a little more sweetness to it, it would be perfect. So yeah, that was my Japanese snack pack. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you've had before that you really like. Anything that you didn't agree with me not liking, and so forth. I really liked doing these boxes. If I get more in the future, I'd like to do another video. Keep your eyes out. I have another Doki Doki box coming and a So Kawaii box coming. Subscribe to see more videos that I make in the future. Thanks again for watching. Chibi Keely out. Chibi Keely is out of here.